Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Marietta, Georgia. And the reason why we are in Marietta, Georgia today is because we've got to take a look at something really awesome. On the way to Dollywood, we had to stop and see a roadside attraction icon that I've been wanting to see for a very long time. And on the way back from our honeymoon at Dollywood, we have to stop and see yet another iconic roadside attraction that I've always wanted to see. Today, we are here to see the Big Chicken, the Big KFC chicken. I have always wanted to see this. I have always wanted to take a look at this. I've always wanted to come out and see the Big KFC chicken, the Big Chicken, the KFC Big Chicken here in Marietta, Georgia. And today we are taking a look at this. I am so excited. I am so pumped. I can't believe his beak is moving. His eyes are twirling. This is so cool. So as you can see, the giant chicken right now is a KFC, but it did not start out that way. It was actually built in 1963 for a completely different company that was here called Johnny Reb's Chicken, Chuck, and Shake. This was built as a way to advertise their company. Over time, they went out of business, KFC took over, and they kept the giant chicken. That is until 1993 when a storm came by and damaged the chicken, and the idea was to then tear it down. They were going to tear down the chicken. The chicken was no longer going to be here, but locals, they said no. They wanted the chicken to stay. They put up a huge uproar, and KFC said, all right, fine, we will keep the giant chicken. And as you can see, that was clearly a good idea, because today this is a world famous roadside attraction right here, world famous chicken. The KFC giant chicken, the Big Chicken. This is so awesome. This is so cool with his beak opening and closing, his eyes turning around. Supposedly for a while, those were not really working very well, but when they did fix this back up in 1993, they fixed his beak, they fixed his eyes, they got him working. Today, as you can see, they do still indeed work. This is so cool. This is so neat. Seeing the Big Chicken here. I've always wanted to see this. So apparently one of the reasons that the locals did not want this to be torn down, they wanted this to stay here, was because they use it as a landmark. They will say to each other when you're trying to tell somebody how to get somewhere, or when you're having people visiting, they say, oh, you want to drive about a mile down from the Big Chicken, or you want to take a left here, get to the intersection, take a left at the Big Chicken, and you'll get right to where you want to go. So apparently this is just a local landmark, not only because it's just an amazing big giant chicken, but also because people use it as an actual landmark to let you know where you want to go. You want to drive a mile down the road from the Big Chicken, and because of that, locals did not want this to go away. Weird, strange reason maybe for wanting to keep such an iconic roadside attraction, but you know what? I don't care what it takes to keep an iconic roadside attraction. As long as it's here, as long as it's kept, as long as it stays, I am happy. And this is so cool. The fact that this is still here to this day, that is so awesome. I love the fact that locals kept the roadside attraction here, if only just let you know what direction you wanna head. I think what I love best about this story, though, is the fact that KFC has gone from not embracing their amazing roadside attraction, wanting to tear it down in 1993, but then when the locals said, no, we're not gonna let you do that, and they caused a big stink, and KFC went, fine, okay, we will restore the Big Chicken, we'll keep it going. They then decided to embrace their roadside attraction, fixing it up again, getting the beak going, getting the eyes twirling, and making this KFC something kind of fancy. It is a fancy KFC, and they've truly embraced their Big Chicken. I love it. Look at the outside of this thing. Colonel Harlan Sanders. I love that. Hot and fresh with a neon sign there. And it says, welcome to the Big Chicken, a Marietta, Georgia landmark since 1963. This is so cool. There's the Big Chicken right there. This is so neat that they have embraced this. Again, going from wanting to tear this down, saying we're scrapping it, we're not putting the money into fixing this, We don't care about the big chicken. We're just a KFC. People will eat here whether we have a big chicken or not, to then saying, okay, fine, we gotta keep it, then we're going all out. We're making this the true landmark it is. We're gonna represent the landmark that it is. This is so cool. I love this. This is so neat. Again, I'm so happy I'm finally seeing this. I can't stop looking at the beak and the eyes. They're in a weird way kind of mesmerizing. It's like they're saying, come inside, eat some chicken, eat some chicken. Ready, here it goes, ready? To say, eat some chicken, right? All right, we might have to go inside now and eat some chicken. How amazing is this? You can actually come in here and get your picture taken with the Colonel. Unfortunately, his glasses are a little broken. There. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. Now we can see just fine. This is so amazing. Him here with this bucket of original recipe right there. That is
Spilled a little sauce.
so cool. Yeah, got a little sauce on him. It's okay, but he's got his little lapel pin there, which is really neat. He's got his cane down here. Look at that. This is awesome. What a cool photo opportunity. Photo opportunities outside with the big chicken, and photo opportunities inside with the big Colonel. As the sign here clearly states, the original celebrity chef, of course, was Colonel Sanders. Look at all these amazing photos. Oh my gosh, there he is with Pluto and Mickey and Alice. How cool is that? He's riding a camel. There's a float for him there. I mean, this is so cool. Is that Dick Clark? That is so awesome. He's in Russia there. This is really cool. I love him with his chef's hat on. All the buckets of chicken behind him. There's him with a monkey on his head. He's riding a train. He's got a bunch of showgirls behind him there. This is really cool. And I love all the art too. I guess this was like maybe locally done.
I like the paintings.
I love
really
the
cute.
big chicken paintings. Those are really neat. Do they have they might have postcards. We'll have to investigate. Yeah, this is really neat. We're now in the process of trying to figure out what exactly this is. Could it be a costume, or maybe what I'm thinking, this went over top of their speaker box outside, because there is a sign out there that says, "Our big chicken talks." So maybe this went over top of the speaker box? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know, but this is really cool.
But I also want a
Nevertheless, you also want a big chicken costume?
Yeah, they should have that too.
If I ask the manager and they happen to have a big chicken costume, or that's what this is, and they let you wear it, will you go out front and bring in customers? I will pay to see that. This is so cool. Just the fact that they have this here is pretty neat. They could have stuck this in the back stock room, but they have it out here for a fun,
Cute.
again, your third fun photo opportunity. They actually have an old advertisement here for Johnny Reb's Chicken, Chuck, and Shake Shop. Look at that. That is neat. They did not have to do that. I mean, this is a KFC. They're advertising a place that I believe no longer exists, but still, that is really neat. You can see a skillet was only 68 cents. Specialty box was 97 cents. Whatever a thrift box is $2.25. Get a whole bucket of chicken, 15 pieces of chicken for $3.50, or a barrel of chicken. I want a barrel of chicken too. 21 pieces for $4.75. We use choice chuck of beef for our delicious chuck burgers. A 15-cent chuck burger?
Oh my gosh, you would be set.
Oh my, I'd buy like 20 of them. French fries were only 12 cents. That is amazing. But I mean, even more amazing is the fact that they created the big chicken, who somebody has taken it upon themselves to put a googly eye on. You know what?
I like it.
Yeah, normally defacing things I'm against, but no, I approve of the googly eye. apparently from what I was reading, when this was first originally built, it wasn't built all that well, and supposedly the mechanics inside there of the beak going up and down and the eye going around would actually break the windows of the store. So apparently for a while it wasn't really working. KFC, they fixed it. All the windows here are intact. As this sign right here says, airplane pilots use the big chicken to find their way. I was reading that apparently a local Air Force base actually uses the big chicken as a landmark to find their way when they're landing and whatnot. How awesome is that?
Wild. Now I want to fly over and look at the chicken from above. Do you think they do big chicken helicopter tours?
Big chicken helicopter tours? Wait a minute. Copyright Retro Rest Stop 2024. We're gonna make it happen. Big chicken helicopter tours. You can hop in, you can just fly in a circle for 20 minutes over the big chicken. Who wouldn't want that? Again, this is so cool. Since 1963. This has got to be the neatest light I've ever seen at a KFC. The first time I tasted my chicken breaded with my 11 herbs and spices, I realized it was the greatest chicken I had ever tasted. And you have the actual like chicken buckets as lights. That is so neat. Again, the fact that they've embraced their roadside attraction-ness, I love it. That is just so incredibly cool. What'd you say?
So you should coin that word, roadside attraction.
Roadside attraction-ness.
I do like this.
Things I need to put on a t-shirt. Yeah, that is cool.
Interior design.
Just when you think this KFC can't get any more amazing, they actually have a photo here of the big chicken architect. Look at that, Hubert Puckett. That is really, really neat. That's an extra little just added bonus touch. That is so cool. The fact that they've actually embraced the architect of the big chicken. That is so neat. I would expect a million billion pictures of the Colonel in here, but the fact that they actually have a photo of the architect, that is so cool. Yes, we're hanging out in the bathroom area right now, but I have to show you guys this. It is the Big Chicken's 60th birthday. Again, 1963. So I'm guessing at some point this year, if not already, the Big Chicken has turned 61. That is pretty awesome. I love it. I live the American dream, so you could eat the American dream. And there he is. What would we do without the Colonel and his 11 herbs and spices and the Big Chicken? As this sign here says, the Big Chicken is the 8th wonder, I guess, of the world since 1963. There's the pyramids of Giza, there's the Taj Mahal, Leaning Tower of Pisa, Statue of Liberty, the Colosseum, Stonehenge, Eiffel Tower, and of course, the Big Chicken. Granted, some of these things aren't actually the 7 wonders of the world, but according to KFC, they are. And yes, I would fully admit that maybe it's the 8th roadside attraction wonder. We'll say that, because I do feel that, I mean, if you're into weird roadside attractions, seeing the Big Chicken is absolutely 100% a must. And this right here is what truly cements this KFC and the Big Chicken as a roadside attraction. When have you ever been to a KFC that actually has a souvenir stand? Look at this. Baseball hats, t-shirts, socks, coffee mugs, bottle openers, lapel pins, an apron, magnets, tumblers, and stickers. Now, unfortunately, I think they might be out of a bunch of stuff, but they do have magnets. I'm absolutely buying like 1 or 2 or maybe 5 of these. I don't know. I've got to get the Big Chicken magnet. I'm totally picking one of those up. They've got socks. Are you buying? Are you getting Big Chicken socks? That is cool. They've got the tumblers here, which are pretty neat. I think these are maybe they're the bottle openers. Look at that. That is really, really cool. They've actually got a couple different, they got the blue socks and
I like the blue one.
And the gray ones here. Those are cool. And yeah, they do have the Big Chicken t-shirts as well. That is really, really neat. I'm going to ask a manager and see if they have any of the lapel pins or or maybe stickers. I would totally love a lapel pin and a sticker as well. But I mean, if all I can get is a magnet and a pair of socks, I'm okay with that. But that is so cool. Again, the fact that this KFC has embraced the roadside attraction-ness, I love it. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the big chicken here in Marietta, Georgia at the KFC. Look at that. How amazing. How amazing is that?
It creeps me out a little.
But that is so cool. That is awesome. This is amazing. World famous chicken. They're not talking just about the 11 herbs and spices. Yes, KFC's 11 herbs and spices are world famous, but now they're talking about that guy right there, the big chicken. That is cool. I have wanted to make my pilgrimage out here to see this for years. I've known about this. I've seen other people talk about this. I've read about this, and I've wanted to see this with my own eyes. And then when I found out we were driving past it, yeah, had to check that bucket list item off my list. That is so cool. The big chicken, Marietta, Georgia, here at the KFC. That is awesome. Since 1963. How cool is that? 60 to 61 years old. That is so cool. We're walking under the big chicken right now. Look at that. That is cool. But all right, guys, that is going to do it. So if you've ever been out here to see the big chicken before, leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. But all right, that's going to do it. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out the video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon and Spreadshirt. Also hit that join button to become a member of this channel. And if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end, hashtag Big Chicken. If you guys watch the video all the way to the very end. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good one, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.